What if it's a clean straight jacket? Then what? Will it lose value? I need to go. I should be back soon. No problem, dude. Enjoy wherever the heck you're going. Right. Get this out of the way. I do like having an absurd amount of power in one button. So Giga Flare, and then put this one. The thing is, I think Impulse is fine, but I do enjoy Plume, like Flare Breath. It's got the one wing thing as well.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh my god, there's no thingy, is there?
4 left for more on the captain's orders. Only 2 came back. God help us.
This way. This way. That way.
I can't do it.
My lord, milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Please tell me you haven't lost anyone main yet.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Jill's gonna be like, bro, she's been hanging out. Clive's been hanging out with some competition.
We could leave. Where would we go? The two
Maybe we can
soldiers
leave this
will
one, you know?
carry in
Oh, she lives. Thank God. She's not even aged a day.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here.
I think this is the guy we saw when we first met him,
So what's left?
like 5 years back.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
He's like, forget that. I'll just do it myself. Just.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is
Jill.
where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them.
Jill saw the competition.
And perhaps they did. I don't know what to believe these days.
Jill might get jilted at this point. Speak to the wounded.
That thing, it took off the captain's head. Before we could even draw his steel.
I'm not going back out there. You hear me? Fuck this.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
I didn't think I'd be so on
Where you
point.
were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed more when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. It's all right.
Almost tripped up.
You're a pagan, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
Right, we're about to clear a
Since
path.
we have an idea of where the thralls might be now, we should head for more.
Oh, God, we don't have anything on that side.
Assume you have a plan.
Come on.
It was all they could do to escape. Just left the bodies there in the flood.
Oh, right, it's the X button. Why did I forget it was the X button? Why did I keep going the wrong way? There we go. Ah, isn't this field so much better without the whole bearer's bull? Meow. Meow. Gillbug. It's got like these blue flames around here.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
Maybe they're gonna wait. That should be more than enough, and then do this. There should be a lot of death here. Ah, there we go. Two.
Save your strength. Torgal, kill! Torgal! All yours, Torgal. Attack! Go, Torgal!
Oh wait, okay, I can do like perfect dodges from this? Cool. No, you can come over here too. Don't worry, I got something for all of you. Kamehameha! Ah, damn. Okay. Let's get all of them in one place. Come on. Oh, yeah, that was a terrible decision to pass. Come on. Live. Live. Okay. Let's get everybody in here. That's not wanted at all. Okay. Let's try. Ah, damn it. Really? Ah. Let's just hope this is just enough. Let's go point blank. Die! There we go. That should be death. That's also should be death. I don't understand why I made this so hard. I don't understand why I made it so hard. I'm not gonna lie. Having the Bahama special is probably the strongest, the best decision I made. Like switching that out and putting that as my secondary.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
This was a lot easier than the first fight. Not gonna lie. First one was way harder.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, my lady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and...
I don't think he's her type.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
I don't think Jill have to worry about being jilted anymore.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Okay, so one thing I do want to upgrade if I have the opportunity to is probably going to be Wings of Bahama. Just to say I have it, I guess, you know. So I have every move at the very least, which is good. Which is good. I keep forgetting, though, to take screenshots. Okay, we're going to do this one and then do all the side quests and then do the story. Well, I hope. I hope.
Poor bastard. Couldn't run because of the weight of his load. Still, better a branded than one of us.
I don't think I, I don't think you get what's going on there, mate.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
I wonder if that changes depending on like how fast which you decide to take first.
Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalamil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
You got a point when you got like
Sid, and you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
down the rabbit hole. I didn't know we were playing Alice in Wonderland or Jill in Wonderland.
Just follow the shouting.
Someone does a show you can.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
Oh, that's an easy problem to solve. I'll be the bandit.
Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
You'd be surprised how this never happens in real life.
Victor. What's he doing here?
What are you doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
Well, that's easy.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action.
We helped. I don't know how we helped, but we did.
Pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove
Are you sure?
Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Thank you for making me stay hydro. How be, Miss Mongoose? Help recruit Conrad to Lubo's cause. How is Faz? Faz is okay. Faz went to gym, then came back. Finished the pixel art thing, and now streaming.
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalam's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
So,
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Sid's not very good at talking. They're terrible at it, actually.
Let us band together and show these brutes that Dalimil is not to be trifled with.
Yeah, except we're all scared. Hang on, what's the kid saying?
I wonder if Conrad has the right of it. We always called on sellswords and the men of the rock to guard our gates before. We don't have enough blades to arm everyone, nor enough physicers to heal the injured. I don't know if we can do this alone.
Oh, at least somebody's talking with sense.
My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would
I mean, it may still be possible to buy some. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lead of Extraordinary Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
She's actually the smart one. Oh my god.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
It was terrible.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
Okay, hopefully. I don't have to fight people unnecessarily. Well, no, I'm probably going to have to fight, aren't I? I mean, that's kind of the point of the game.
Our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Haven't we had enough fighting?
Do 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 do.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
On the intrusion, but
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf. This
Radim seems like the most Middle Eastern name we've had so far.
Lord Ignac, would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
And I'd suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
And I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed.
I wonder if this is going to be relevant.
Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Well, at least I can forward this part of the story.
Fucking thief.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think the crystals would still be working in this area.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
They're
I
here.
take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
That's a lot of people.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes I concede are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
Actually, I think Lubar is really cool now. Like, well, cooler than I thought he was before. Do 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 do.
No women
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
You come over here. You come over here. And then you all come over here. That should be death.
They mean to overwhelm us.
I kind of need them all in a straight line. That's fine. Let's see if we can do one straight line. No, why would I do that? Okay, no, that makes fine for me. Right, you all come here. Come over here. Okay. Okay. That's good. Okay, let's grab that one. Got one over here. Okay. Okay. 1. And then 2. And then 3. No, you go in here. Mate, you are all going in here. Then all of them die. He still lived through all that? Let's get some health back. I don't know if any woman's gonna be back ready. That was dumb. The part of wearing a Microsoft shirt while playing a PS5 exclusive. Why is everyone making a complaint about this? It's not the first time. Wait, is it that bad? Why is everyone making a point about this? Also, hi Amadeus. Happy Fast Day. Welcome to stream.
No women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
Okay, there we go. No, you come over here. No, you come over here. You come over here. And you come over here. There we go. And then this is what I'll do. And then... Okay, where's the next man? There he is. I realized that I should really figure out like how to use the regular Bahamut ability. 1, 2. Oh, really? Okay. 1. Oh, right, okay. I'm hoping. I'm not gonna lie, every time I see a Bahamut, I always keep thinking he says Muhammad. Oh, that was terrible. Terrible placement of this. Oh wait, it still works on him, even though he's far away. just get all that health back. I'm seeing if I can... Is there a good, like, shot here I can take? I mean, probably just that. That's the thing. I don't like it. Because you can't tell what's going on. Wait, where is he? Here's his eyes. Where's Torgal? There's Torgal. We can barely see him because of all the effects. Let's just make sure it's point blank. This guy is just playing bullet hell right now. I think this should be death. This should be death. This should be enough to at least give me back my health from what little I have. There we go. This guy was just getting hit by everything and he wasn't dying. Either that's because of how underleveled I am, or how strong were you at this point, Amadeus?
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
They all died.
We should hurry.
I'm getting this feeling we're gonna get a happy ending on this part of the story, you know? Still an asshole.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Yeah. Freedom.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Come now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all.
We are Manchester United. Wait, no.
As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment. Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Okay, can we actually... No, we can't. We can't leave yet. We have to go do one more quest before considering the end of this part of the subquest, because still got to do all the subquests too, which won't be too hard to do once this bit is kind of unlocked. Because 2 of them will be back at the hideaway. The other 2 will be in the other 2 locations. How far are we talking here? Wow, the other side of the goddamn map. Well, we'll have to go through anyway.
This might take a while.
Well, we're ignoring it, so it won't take that long. It kind of looks like the sky's purple. And there's like this blue mist going on. Also, it kind of looks like Clive's hair is meant to look like a chocobo. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. I guess this is where I meant.
We've got company. Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
1, 2, 3. Okay. One. And this should be point blank. I was hoping to do it with one of the other ones. So leave that one for now. One. Kamehameha! I wonder if I can get like a super close up. Hang on, let me just take... There you go. No. There we go. Why can't it upload it? This is gonna do a lot of damage. That's gonna kill him. Just stand in the storm.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
Doo 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 doo.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my affection.
Never heard it been recalled that way.
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Huh? Wyvern?
Formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt.
Thank you.
Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
He's not used Wyvern since the start of the game.
Time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword.
No, don't sell
It
Radim.
was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Aw, that's convenient. That's awfully convenient.
Intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
What a stupid question.
Count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. Perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
That's my uncle.
Wyvern, may our paths cross again.
Like, imagine his name.
We mustn't dawdle.
Wow. Absolutely wrecked.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Wow.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Okay, now we just need to go back to the world map. And once I've finished this part, I can... Oh, what's happening here? Bocklad. Well, what's here? Onward to discovery, bearer of good news, live and let learn. Well, as long as I can do them in this section, I guess. Because I wanna activate the other ones, but I know for a fact that once I have gone back to the hideaway, I'll have to go back out again. So if I can at least get these started, or at least figure out what the pathing will be, it'll make things far easier.
Do you have any fresh water? Tell me, traveller, do the other villages of the realm suffer as ours does? With black clouds above and starving stragglers below? Not so very...
I want to know right away. Bad news. Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with. What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking? I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less.
A wine?
Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with the 66 if you held a knife to their throats. So I've heard. Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sure.
Sounds simple enough. So you'll do it? Marvelous.
Ondrej.
You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market.
Ah, that makes things easy.
There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Bocklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
Ah, this is easy. And it sounds easy somehow. Well, let's just do this. Let's do this now. Look, I like how Clive's eyes is actually lit up as well. It's actually very cute. He's so happy. Oh damn! That you can't actually.
Pardon me, but would you have that well-notched steel and impressive physique? I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city, and I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis.
I mean,
Were you ever party to a finer proposition?
that sounds like a terrible proposition, but alright, safe.
My arms are yours.
My arms are yours. I'm gonna take my arms off, disconnect them, and you can use them yourself.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly, there is not a moment to lose.
Are we doing this now?
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
We can do this after, don't worry. And then we've got one more person to see.
I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
I believe there's like a third one. So once we cleared like this little section here, should make things far easier.
Are you Milan, the butcher? That's me.
Some call me AC.
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Bocklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow.
Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Bocklad isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
Alright then, alright. Having a cup of wine.
You'll buy something, won't you? Please.
Cup of Winnie.
You've raised the price.
I'm looking for Bolek.
Bollock?
I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought he might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Yay.
I showed you my pass. What more do you want from me?
Okay, so there should be, I think, one more.
I haven't sold anything in days.
These pears
So the guy at the far end. What's up there?
A piece of fruit.
Aldrich the Porter.
Who needs a porter when there's no limit?
Oh, that was stupid of me.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
They say Joseph, not Yosef. Why not?
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Bocklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Live and let live. Oh, okay. Live and... I keep wanting to think live and let learn. Live and let die. Brr, brr, brr.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Bocklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route to the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. They'd Soraflam one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Why do I get this feeling the porter will actually get stolen or drunk by something else?
I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Everybody wants a wine. I hope it's just as simple as that and no one steals it.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
That's true.
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. Bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Now
I'll show you!
Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes.
Oh, he's getting the crap out. Why do I keep getting scared of? I come here for the chin content. The chin content? Poop positive raid. Faz underscore decent. Like, way we gave Faz a heart attack. Can relate to stream sound effects being startlingly loud. Hello, Cerulean Knights. Hi. Thank you, Jazz, for the raid. I'm not gonna lie. I never expect anybody to raid me at this point in time because it's so late in the night. How was, I'm assuming, Final Fantasy VII Remake? Because I know you've been going through that. Have you finished it yet? Because it's a much shorter game than 16. Definitely a much shorter game than 16. I do need to get back onto that one too. You and your magnificent chin are here. Wait, is this Jazz has a chin? Wasn't sure how long you'd be on. Hope you're enjoying it. Oh, 12 streams in. Yeah, so with 12 streams in, we're on, I believe, 40 hours in the game, if I am correct. So we're quite far in the game. F7 is right, thanks. Just hit chapter 15 out of 18, past the point of no return with regards to side quests now. Yeah, so I'm trying to hit side quests while I am doing the main quests so that I don't have to worry about what's it called? I don't have to worry about trying to complete them on the way. Like, side quest comes up. So what I try to do, you said you'd done Bahamut. Yes, I did do Bahamut. Without going into spoilers, because I know some people in the raid might be wanting to play 16. If not, Doomed Prinny was playing the new Katamari, and she said the king has a magnificent chin like Jasmine. Ah, I see what's happening here. But yeah, I have been playing. I have just defeated Bahamut. We just part of the main part of the story. There's things about the Bahamut in this. Yeah, it reminded me of Banjo-Kazooie. That was what the Bahamut fight reminded me of. Of all the things, it reminded me of Banjo-Kazooie. You need to watch the stream. How it is, you'll understand. You'll have to watch the stream. Luckily, I've caught all the parts, so you could just go straight to the part. No, I'm not gonna explain it. You could just watch it. You'll understand what I mean when you see it. Okay. Because I knew it was literally the first thing I came in. Is this the sort of thing you could learn by when working at game? No, it's not the sort of thing you would learn. That's gonna be super hype now. Why do you think the title says Gaha? Why do you think the title was that? Nobody reads the title, but it all have some sort of meaning to it. It's like playing Mario Tennis, saying this gives me real Dark Souls energy. I mean, but depending on the Mario Tennis games, it would give you Dark Souls energy. Depending on the do you remember Mario Tennis? Is it Mario Tennis Superstar or Super Mario Tennis that came out fairly recently? That is definitely Dark Souls energy. So hi, my name is Faz. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are enjoying yourself. I hope you enjoyed yourself in Jasmine stream. Can someone give a shout out to Jasmine, please? I have 3 mods here. Please do the thing. Good excited getting into the home straight FF7R. I have no idea how long I am from the game. I think I've been told I'm about halfway through. If halfway through the game, so we'll see. We'll see how far we're at. Need to speed up. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's two versions. Destroy you, son. Hang on, Garge, are you Amadeus's dad? Is that what I'm hearing right now? So if you do want to leave because of FF16 spoilers, I wouldn't be surprised. But a huge thankies. I'll take the rare L, the Banjo-Kazooie L. Yeah. That reminds me. Did you sign up for the beta for Tekken 8? I know this is a bit of a rare talk point. Right now, if you have the CNT, I do have an extra code for the beta for that if people need to still get in, but we'll probably figure it out on Friday since that's when the beta comes up. I actually have no idea what's going on. Can't play some CNT. It's going to be a great CNT. It's not helpful. It really is not helpful because I've said this before, but the Tekken 8 logo might need a refixing, honestly speaking, because it doesn't look right. But that's just me, and I'm an idiot, and that's because we live in the age of the internet, because of the 8. Anyway, going back to point. But yes, I'm going to continue the game. You're more than welcome to lurk if you want to lurk. But yeah, I did defeat Bahamut fairly recently. They didn't have a single British person. It was it was a rare talking point. Yeah, I love saying abbreviations as words and not letters. Yes, that's true. CNT, 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 CNT. I'm clearly you won't add an extra letter in there. So what I'm doing is there is a main quest and there's a bunch of side quests that happens at the same time. So what I'm doing is I'm activating all the side quests so that when I finally get into the main part of the quests, basically all of them end back up at the hideaway, so you could just close off all of the side quests at the same time, which is at least better than having to load into a side quest, do the side quest, leave, and then start the next side quest, which is actually very, very efficient. It's the one thing I really do appreciate on trying to quote-unquote 100%ing the game. I still haven't done any of the hunts yet, though. I've done one of them. I think the PC is beta. Yeah. It's PS5 first, and then it will be the PC and Xbox One on the 26th, if I remember correctly, because it comes in the email as well. I always just straight away did all the side stuff. Let's get back into it anyway, so I'm not having to put too much of a chapter on things. But you're more than welcome to lurk and have a watch if you're not bothered about spoilers about 16. If not, I am just mainly doing some side stuff right now. No, they wouldn't have it this year. You can. Quest complete. I should have just waited like 2 seconds. I don't want to be haven't you already beaten this game? So I assume PC codes would be next week. Yes. Haven't you already beaten this game, Graggles? Plan of it, yeah. Okay, so we've done all the big side quests in this area. Now to do the minus, like Garge is 12, he's not allowed to play this. Okay, so both of the two that I need to deal with are like in this area anyway.